want to see. Nothing. Nothing with them. Interesting. Oh, really? I don't have sound. Odd. Okay. Alright, I don't have sound. Hold on, I have speaker sound. Something has happened. Alright. This says it's on. Test. Okay. Okay. I guess I just don't hear it. I can... Really? Okay, alright. It's just that the sound is so clear. It's good sound. Alright, let's go. This just epitomizes how I feel this morning. Helter skelter. I enjoyed it. Let's do it again. When I like something, I want to do it again. I want to do this one again. I'm obsessed with this one. I also like China White. So, here we go. Okay, let's do it again. Helter skelter. Come on, no, start from the beginning. Right from the beginning. of slides and playgrounds. Very nice.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's gone. I had a runaway high, so I will come home. Just when things went right, it doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take that song, and you'll never be alone. All alone, take me to your heart.
from you. You're not bothering. Oh, it's better, yes, because often I'm driving and I can answer the phone, but I can't check email when I'm driving. So it's so it's good. And I prefer you call. Always call me. Yeah, always call me. Sure, if I can't answer, but I love you. Call me. Okay, yeah, perfect, good. Like, I understand. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's so nice to hear from you. I look forward to showing you my new place and my studio and showing you the Yana show. Oh, you did. I know. I've added some new videos to it. It's evolving, and it's every week there's something new happening on the Yana show, and behind the scenes and in front of the camera. So I'll fill you on both what I show and don't show. As far as personal things are going on. I don't tell the whole world everything about my personal life, but I share what I can, as much as I can, so people get to know what it's like to be me, and I think it just helps people to understand who I am as a person. Marilyn Monroe's great grandniece. I'm a normal person. I just go out. Thank you for your. I feel great. Thank you. I did cut my hair. People, I get compliments. It's it's not my favorite length, but I figure I am not my hair. It's just an adornment. Hair changes, color, shape, whatever. But the point is, who am I? And it's like I'm still me, and I got different hair. So it's all exterior stuff. But I like it. I'm rocking it. I'm working it. It grows, and as it grows, I do things. Whatever. I try to focus on my inner self and development and expand my knowledge and have great experiences. And it doesn't. I have to get used to the fact that I'm getting old. I'm 53 and a half years old, and I'm not always going to be blessed with beauty, so I can't rely on it. And as much as I love being beautiful, I hope I am for a long time, but age is not my friend, and I gotta evolve to be beyond my beauty. So all your compliments, but my favorite compliments when you compliment what I do and what I'm saying and all that. So that's but I love beauty compliments. Thank you. I'll take them as long as I have it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, what I'll do, where I live, there's only one spot. I have a one bedroom. You could, in the guest parking, yellow guests. At that time of day, there's a lot of yellow guests because people are out working, so it's a good time to come. It's like, plenty of spots. So, and if you have any trouble, let me know. But once you get a parking spot nearby, call me, and you've been to my place, have you not? You're just gonna see the changes. I rearranged furniture. I threw a lot of stuff out. I put in fixtures. You'll see. I set up a projector so we can, I can project my music, and it's like a studio now in my apartment as well as in the car. So I'll show you that. I got a Victrola. I got vinyl records. Love vinyl. I'll play you some of my vinyl records. It's so old school, but the needle on the record is so, it's great. I love. Do you like vinyl records? There's people that love them, and do you like vinyl records? No, but do you like do you remember having vinyl records? Is it something nostalgic, right? It's kind of like, the feeling as a kid, you got this black thing that's like, how's it gonna play with music? It's got grooves, it's like, and then you put that needle on there and it catches all the little sounds, all the subtleties of the music. You hear full quality sound on vinyl, as opposed to the digitized version. People don't even realize that we're hearing not all the music. We're missing all the in-between when they click it around, because, the sound quality's gotten better, but, if you compare it to the old, I think you can say, well, digital's probably come a long way, but back there was a time when vinyl was always better than digital. It's like, that's why they made electronic music, because it sounded like robots make the music. It's like, no, and it's still, Remember? Okay, thank you. Nice. I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, take care.
I dream of you, but nothing else could ever take you away. 'Cause you're always gonna make you true. Woman, I am. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand, the dancing sands. I remember you. Trying to live this night, to rise again this day. I wanna be saved. I remember you. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand, the dancing sands. I remember you. Through all the sleepless nights, through every endless day. I wanna be saved. I remember.
My voice is a bit broken. I've lost some of my voice from all the yelling I've done over the last couple of days and a lot of singing, so I kind of stretch out my vocal cords, and I'm not going to try to hit some of those notes that I would hit. My voice, I had a little scratch here, tickle, something, I don't know, maybe a bit of cold. My voice is not quite right, and I'm not hearing myself the way I want to hear myself. If you can hear, I sound like it's not my best voice. It's not the clearest, best sound I can produce. I can do better, and hopefully the next couple of days my voice will improve. Smoking doesn't help. But I did it anyway. Now maybe not sleeping well has affected my voice. Fatigue. Singing is a whole body experience. As your lifestyle is reflected through your voice, and if you have a healthy, happy, good energy that comes through on the voice, besides just moving muscles and shapes, it's a soulful experience. And if you have a soulful life, a meaningful life, a life with a purpose, with good intention, then that beauty will come through. And you don't need to see who's singing. You can see the beauty of the person through the beautiful sound of their voice. And my voice isn't sounding as beautiful because I've had some stressful things, and it's coming through my voice. My spirit's a bit rough right now. I get angry. I get people have made me angry, and I'm not. I project in what I sing, what I choose, and there's a disconnect between what I want to do and what I'm able to give right now in my state of stress, and I'm not doing my best show. It's affecting my work, affecting my show and my performance as a singer and as a producer and as a director, affecting my work. The stress that's been laid upon me unnecessarily. And I'm blaming other people for it. I know who's to blame. I'm not going to say what's to blame, what the sources of it, but it's up to me to do something really peaceful. That's maybe more enough extra. Make sure I do all my ragas. I'm going to work with kids today. I need to be at peace with myself, so that when I enter the classroom, I deliver to those kids the best, whatever amount of time I have in the classroom. Make it count, concentrate them, do something life-changing for them, something to teach them something, give them my wisdom, my 53 and a half years culminating knowledge in a short period of time. What is it I want to tell these junior high kids about life through the game of chess? I need to translate in the way they understand it. I need to command respect in the room. You can't go in weak. They will sense weakness. They will eat me up like a, they won't sit down, they won't put their back, they won't remember all the etiquette and protocol of class of chess. They'll slip, because the only time they get is in my class. And maybe, with some good teachers and good administrators. But they're missing that, and I want to give it to them in spades. And I'm going to be on top of my game. I'm not going to be angry with them, but I'm going to let them know exactly how the class is going to run, what my expectations are, and I have to be strict. I can't let them run me over. So I kind of have to brace myself and be strong that time and make sure and be effective and be prepared in my mind. What am I going to teach them? What is it they need to learn right now for me? I need to be a good teacher. Twice a week I volunteer. It adds to my schedule, something that I already have a pretty full schedule. I have a lot of things I want to accomplish, a lot of goals, a lot of ambitions. But you know what? Somebody took the time to run chess club when I was a kid. And I need to pay it forward and give that back. What that person, Mr. Powell, 5th grade, ran chess club. And I remember him very, very well because it made an impression on my brain. That chess club made me smarter. And made me able to tackle and deal with complex problems in a systematic way, break it down, and have a strategy and a protocol of how to achieve your goal, whether it is on the chessboard or in life. Your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions. You got to know where you're going before you know where you're going to take the ball. You have to know where the goal is. With golf, you have to know where the hole is. You can't just whack a ball in any direction. Okay, the hole is there. How am I going to get from here to there? Where the obstacle is presented. 1, 2, 3. And chess is like that. Opening game, middle game, end game. 3 parts. Development, material advantage, execution of superior material power over the other, domination. At the end, win, trap the king. They're just still figuring out how the pieces move, working with all the pieces together. And I'm trying to put it all together, helping them build an eyeball. Okay, pawns move this way, rooks move this way, bishops breaking it down to the components. And now they have the whole army together, and they're a weak army because they're just new soldiers. They just got their weapons and they haven't used them, and they got to do battle and with each other, with another beginner. It's like, and they're breaking a lot of they break a lot of rules. They don't mean to because they don't know the rules. I'm not harsh about forgetting a rule, forgetting how something happens. Ask questions with respect. Understand. I'm teaching them how to be a good student, how to be respectful to the game, to me, to their opponent, to their teachers, to the assistants that help, to Grace Place that runs the program, to their parents that put them here on earth, to everything, to the community, to whatever authority figure they encounter, whether it is a police officer, whether it is a prison guard, whether it is the judge, whether it is you're going for an interview in a company, you're asking for promotion, you're going to bank, and how are you going to get your goal made in life? And it is possible. Anything is possible. But first you have to know what you want to do and how to get there. So I guess that's the lesson. But it's about chess, so I have to just probably reinforce. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Forks and pins, double attacks, skewers, knight forks, bishop pin, absolute pin against the king, value pin against a more value piece, double attacks, pawns double attack, kings double attack, queen is very good at double attacking. I'm going to set up positions where they will be. I'm going to show them what does a skewer look like, what does a pin look like, what does a a fork look like? What does a double attack look like? And then I'm going to set a position and say, okay, find it. Find a way to win material advantage with the double attack. One of the ones I showed you. I'm just going to put a few pieces on down. And again, one move. The knight can jump there, check the king, and attack the queen. King has to go out and check. You win the queen. Make sure you take the queen. Don't go and check the king again and then let the queen escape. Pardon me. Understand that when you make a double attack, you won material. King moves out of the way. You take the material. You'd be surprised how many new students, they'll make the fork, they're winning the queen, and then they move something else. Like, no, hold on. Wait, why? What is the purpose of why did you make the double fork, double attack? Follow through. Take your prize. You won the queen. Take it off the board. Victory. Don't be shy about, I won it. Take it. Put it off the board. Gone. Move on. Touch move. They gotta learn how to self-control. You can't be, touching everything. You've got to, there's a rule in chess, it's called touch move. If you touch a piece, you have to move it. If you cannot move that piece, you have to move the king. If you can't move the king, the arbiter has to come and make a decision, and that's where I have to review the book of rules. Like, what are you doing? I kind of forget. It's obscure. It doesn't happen. Most good players know the touch move rule, so it doesn't happen. This is only for low beginner level chess where people are touching the pieces. Kids are touching the pieces. Like, okay, a chess is a game about thinking. It's a strategy. You don't have brains in your hands. You have brain here. Hands off the board. Do not touch your pieces. Think first. Look at all your options. Find your best option. Remember what part of your game you're in. Are you in the development phase? Haul your pieces out. Do you have king safety? Is anything hanging? Is anything unprotected? Hanging pieces of yours that you can defend, or of your opponents that you can attack. Fight for the center. Develop your knights and bishops. Attack the center. Central control is important. Development is important. Knights before bishops, but center pawns, or the B and G pawn. I teach them chess annotation, how to record their moves, just lightly, right? Not yet, because it's still too much. But a strong 6-year-old tournament chess player will do everything I said in a tournament setting. We'll write their moves down, and we'll play with the clock. Silent. Follow perfect etiquette. That's my goal, is to make a tournament, but I can't do it until everybody knows the rules and everyone's playing well. Because they're going to go up against people, and they're going to be, I'm not going to be the tournament director. They're going to go to tournaments where there's tournament, I could be a tournament director. I choose not to. I could run tournaments at the school. I don't want to organize a big event right now, as I used to run tournaments with hundreds of kids. For championships. I was a USCF. I am a USCF, United States Chess Federation tournament director, official tournament director, statewide. I could put up a bid the way you do in the Olympics to run the Florida State Scholastic Chess Championship. I'm not going to do it. There's a very good group already doing it. But if I had the desire to say, I want to run a titled event that's going to have a special title, and I was going to call it the Florida something, I could, and I've done it before. I've not done it lately, since my husband died. He was a national chess master, but that's what we used to do together for 30 years. Teach kids to play chess, run tournaments, because the parents want it. It's promotional, and people expect competition, but some schools, they're like, no, we don't believe in competition. At the elementary school, I'm like, okay, you're right. I get it. It's not healthy. I see. It's unhealthy sometimes when you have little kids playing tournaments, and I just, for them to teach and learn, everyone learn together, and everyone wants trophies. They cry if they lose. It's too upsetting. It's too stressful. It's too much pressure. You got parents. You got chess parents that make it. Like, hey, if you win, I love you. If you don't, it's a conditional love. It's like kids playing chess for his parents' love. it's like not fair. It's kind of an abuse. And I've seen it, not all the time. It can happen in any sport. Chess is the same. You got some parents that they want to live vicariously through their child, and they set up their child to have a ridiculous tournament regimen where they're not being a kid, they're not playing, they're at the beach, they're just in the tournament hall hour after hour staring at a chessboard, not moving around, not jumping, it's unnatural. It's like when you trim poodles to look like chickens. You take a kid and you take the kid out of a kid. It's like you deprive them of a childhood. And you make them be like, oh, they're going to be, they're not going to be number one. There's only one number one chess player. And, in this country, chess doesn't pay. It's good for scholarship. It's good for childhood development. It's good for recreation. It's good for maintaining your brain. But, realistically, most people are not going to make a living playing chess. My husband and I were two of maybe 500 chess teachers that make a full-time living in this country. So we are a rare unique breed. So when people say, I don't know chess here in this country, it's because there's not that many teachers. We are rare. And so it's a special skill. It's high demand, and I'm very good at it because I did it for a long time. We wrote a book called Chess Curriculum. We would teach teachers how to teach chess through the Broward College. We set up an adult education program for teachers and volunteers and coaches. Anyone that wants to volunteer to teach kids chess, first they have to take this curriculum program and learn and get a certificate that they're qualified to teach chess. That's what we're trying to establish. A standardized amount of chess that teachers had to know before they could call themselves a chess coach. Because if you don't know chess, the way this test prepares you and this class prepares you, then you're showing up and you're wasting the kids' time. You're a pretender. You're a pretend chess teacher. You're wasting the kids' time. They're not getting the maximum benefit from chess, from participating, because you're not qualified to take them as far as they need to go at that level. And but God bless, kids can self-teach, and teachers can teach themselves, and there's plenty of material on the internet. But chess is a game that needs guidance. It's complex, and the human interaction is important in this day and age when everybody's communicating with each other remotely. You've got a situation where kids cannot make eye contact with the people, with each other. They do not look at each other in the eyes and converse in whole sentences. They look down at their phone, and they're just, this is how they're socializing. This is a date. This is, I am out with my friends. I'm doing something. I'm with you. You're missing your life. I get you need the phone, but use your phone. Don't let your phone use you up. Use your time. I put it on limits, and kids should be limited. They should know. It's a tool, but don't live on your phone. Don't live your life through your phone. That's all I can say. Through social media, I create media I'm kind of hypocritical. I create media for social media. I am a YouTuber, but and I watch things. I get ideas, but it's because it's my passion. It's not for entertainment. It's because I'm trying to be a musician. I'm trying to be a singer. I'm trying to learn music. I'm trying to learn many songs and learning different genres. I'm trying to be an entertainer, a comedian. I play different roles. Sometimes I'm more country. Sometimes I'm more heavy metal. Sometimes I'm sweet. Sometimes I'm romantic. I try to play the wide spectrum of emotions and of experiences that I have or anyone could have, to show I'm open to all people. I like reggae. I like to try to sing Spanish songs in different languages, to show it's okay. People come from other places. Music comes from all over. It's an intrinsic quality of humans to generate music. We do it. We've done it since time memorial, since we were human. since we evolved, if you believe in that. But music's always been a part of communities, bringing people together, a part of important rituals, weddings, funerals, wars, preparing for wars. Africans use the drum beat to communicate, when enemies are coming, or to strategize. They use the beat of the drum for war. They use the beat of the drum to communicate, like Morse code from hill to hill. There's Indians use smoke signals. So there's sound that travels through the forest when we didn't have cell phones. The drum was the first cell phone. Did you know the drum was the first cell phone? The first way to communicate with people from far away? Maybe. I stop it. Whales communicate through singing underwater for thousands of miles. They're mammals, like we are. But humans are not the only creatures that make music. Birds make music. Birds communicate with each other. Animals communicate with each other. But birds sing. And they're singing, the singing means something to them. It's not random. It's communication. So freedom to sing songs and freedom to be a musician is a freedom to communicate. It's an exercising of your First Amendment right, freedom of speech. God bless America that we can sing anything we want to. And God bless America that I can sing anything I want to. That is the theory. I'm supposed to be able to sing. My freedom's been restricted in this town. Temporarily. But I'm going to do something about it.